Hello, everybody. Welcome to our podcast. I'm Kat Galarraga.
And I'm Gabby Coburn.
And this is Besties Unfiltered. Hey, guys. So we have a fun episode today. We have another amazing guest. And when I tell you this is a firecracker, amazing, upbeat, like, I'm telling you, she probably needs a podcast all on her own. Like, she is a goddess. This is Bri, everybody. Welcome to Besties Unfiltered.
I'm so excited to be here.
Please tell everybody your name, your handle, what do you do, and you're off. Go for it.
Yeah, so my name's Bri. Brianna, it's my full name, but my Instagram handle is Brianna Michele Artistry. I'm a destination hair and makeup artist full-time. I have my own company out here in South Florida. It's the best thing ever.
Yay!
So, yeah, I love it, and I do that full-time now, and, yeah, it's just the best thing ever. Like, that's all I have to say with that.
I mean, like, can't you tell based on, like, how good she looks? Like, I should have told them in, like, brief pause. Like, guess what she does?
Yeah, I walked in and I was like,
do the routine real quick.
well, okay, Kat, why don't you explain how you guys met and then how it went forward?
So we actually met at a local fun boutique called Lola Chic Boutique, and it's located in downtown Palm Beach Gardens. Yes. Bri did my makeup, I kid you not, on IG Live in, like, 10, 15 minutes tops. She put individual lashes on. She did, like, a skin prep, like, gave me the glow of the night. Like, I went out to dinner right after. Yes. Like, she is so talented. Like, if she can do that in 10 minutes, imagine, like, with a client, like, sitting down. God. Like, she does wonders. Like,
you texted me.
Yeah.
She texted me right after. She's like, guess what? I'm like, what? She's like, someone just did my makeup in 10 minutes. I was like, who? Tell me,
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I feel like you have to be able to, like, who, first of all, doesn't want just, like, convenience? Like, I mean, that's definitely amazing. But, I don't know, I think the best thing is with my job, like, I love to give a full experience. I always tell people, even when they're booking me or, like, meeting me for the first time, I always say, I'm like, you're not just booking, a service, you're booking an experience. And even if it's 45 minutes or 10 minutes, like, I'm going to give my absolute all, but, like, also you can do, like, a full face and, like, your hair in 10 minutes. My hair takes me now, like, I have it down to a T to get it done in 10 minutes because I just, like, don't want to do it. Like, I don't really have the time.
You have your
I mean, I feel like that's a lot of times, like, especially with everybody nowadays, it's like, oh, I want to throw my hair up, and it's like, well, how do I make it look cute and throw my hair up?
Yeah.
Like, well, actually, didn't they just have it I don't know if it was the Paris fashion show or if it was the Met Gala, but there was, like, a lot of, like, messy looks, like, done purposely.
Like
the undone, yeah. And, like, literally, she had, like, a piece of hair, like, sticking out. I was like, I look like that every morning.
Yeah. Like, in the bun, they're doing that. They'll have the bun and then, like, one slick, like,
I think it was the Paris fashion
like, sleek with, like, the little pop of texture. That's definitely a very inspiring.
I don't have to do anything anymore.
No, right? We'll just have the, like, one little slick and we'll be in style. We'll be trending.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so I know, like, your favorite thing is just, like, glowing, like, fresh skin. Like, can you please give us some tips on how to, like, achieve this glow that you're working right now?
Yeah, so I feel like if I had to just put myself into one category of like, that I'm just in love with, I love a glowy skin. Like, I love makeup to the core, but, like, fresh, glowy, within is, like, it for me.
Yeah.
So skin, I always say, like, I'm an esthetician by trade. So I always say that skin prep is truly, like, essential. Like, it's key. So whatever you're using prior to everything is key. And that just doesn't have to do with, like, a primer or a moisturizer or whatever. It's how you're treating your skin. Like, if you think about it, I think you even probably remember from doing the leadership, I'm, like, teaching this live, and you're starting with, like, nothing. Like, they're like, just put the base on her, and I'm like, no. Like, the skin prep is so crucial, and what you do to the skin is actually whatever that is sitting on top of it is actually what it's gonna portray.
Yeah.
So for me, I'm all about taking care of the skin. Clearly, that's a lot. It has to do with, like, water, diet, all that good stuff too. But actual skincare that's good for your skin, I think, is key. I think a lot of people are just going off of, oh my gosh, like, this trend or this. Everyone should use retinol. Everyone should use hyaluronic acid.
Yeah.
No, bro. Like, wait a second.
Yeah.
Let's write it back real quick. It's actually a lot have to do, like, finding out what is good for your skin.
Right.
And actually getting down to the core of that, what that looks like. So, yeah, with my clients, that's really in whether it's a bride or if it's just a client going to a wedding or going to an event, I always am immediately like, so what's your skin like? Give me the basis of what your skin is. And sometimes even with that, I'll actually be able to teach people, like if someone had rosacea, they're like, you just have a lot of redness.
Yeah.
Like, well, actually, you might have rosacea that you don't know about. So just a heads up. And it's cool because I get to kind of like teach and instruct during.
I kind of see what the experience is like already. Like you're giving us this whole experience. I love this.
I think it's important. I think a lot of the times, you know, social media, it's like the best and the worst thing. We get to see a lot of stuff that we should use, or it's on there and we're like, oh my gosh, buy this new product, buy this new thing. And
consuming.
Yeah, and that's great. But I think a lot of the time, a lot of people are putting things on their skin. They don't even know what they're putting on their skin. And that ends up being like reactions, or they're like, I hate that foundation. It doesn't look good on me. I'm like, well, that's an opinion, but that might have to do with your skin. Right. With like what's actually happening underneath of it.
Yeah.
So,
is it possible, like, you know how people are like, oh, test it on your hand to see, is that how you color match?
So color matching, I have my knuckles trick. So I teach them
knuckles.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you make a fist, and on the top of your knuckles pulls your undertones. So you'll see if you're pink, yellow. A lot of everybody has,
so cool.
Unless you're really extreme yellow or extreme pink, we kind of all pull yellow and pink, or purple undertones. I like to kind of look at the face like a map.
Yeah.
It's like a map, and you're looking at it, and you're like, okay, well, let me figure out what area is pulling this color, and that's where I need to correct.
Like a true artist.
Yeah.
Like, what do you need to correct? You need to know your primary colors, contrast.
You really do. It's not just like shoving stuff on the skin, like, that was cool. Like,
no, it's like a science,
Yeah, it's definitely a science when I really think.
Yeah, true artist.
It's amazing that you just like do it. You don't even think about it. It
Right,
just like comes naturally.
Sometimes a lot of people, at least what I've had from clients sitting in my chair, they're always like, Bree, just like, it feels like you know what you're doing.
Thank God.
Oh, I hope so.
And I'm so in the zone.
Yeah.
I'm like, really? Like, do I? And what it is, I think I just get so zoned out because when I'm looking at someone's face, my immediate reaction is like, I'm trying to enhance everything about them. Like, we're all different. We all have different bone structure, facial structure. We all have different eyes. So what I love to do with a client, no matter who it is, they could just show me a picture. They're like, this is my inspo pic. And I love to show them what's in that picture. What is that in that picture that you're attracted to?
Right.
Is it the colors? Is it the shape of the eye? I taught that to you when we did that tutorial. It was like, how do I like elevate my eye?
Yeah, because I have hooded eyes, so like for me it's really hard. I have like very big, round, hooded eyes, so like I have to bring my shadow up, and if I want to do the elongated, then it would be out.
Yeah, it's up and out.
And she was great. She did that.
But we have to. It is, and everyone's different.
You're good.
And everyone's different.
Yeah.
Like, truthfully, everyone's different. I think that's, again, the bigger thing is someone sees a makeup look and they're like, oh, I want that.
Yeah.
Right.
Put it on
like,
me.
okay, cool. Just a heads up. This is your eye shape. So,
Right.
like, what I'm going to do, and I love to talk people through it because sometimes they're like, I could never do this.
Yeah.
I'm like, actually, we probably could do this.
Yeah.
We just do it in our own way.
Yeah.
Our own version. All that good stuff.
That's so true. I feel like that's kind of really similar because you'll, I do this to like my hairdresser too. It's like you show her a picture and it's like a picture of Shakira and it's like we have like I all of a sudden think I'm gonna look like her
like, so
when I walk out of the chair.
Oh, here, like her like jawbone.
It's like
And her abs while you're at it.
yeah, like how close can I get to this?
Clients sometimes just be like, so do you do like facelift, Botox? I'm like, I'm not a nurse. I'm not a medical esthetician. I mean, I can treat your skin.
Literally,
I
yeah.
won't lie to you here, you know?
It's like, let's put the ego a little down and
Right.
like, what can we do to get me as close to this?
To that as possible.
Yeah.
Totally. I think that's a better way to look
That's
at it.
so
I think
true.
Yeah.
Like, it's so important. Like, I try and do like research, and I try to understand like what a certain look is, like the natural look or glam, and then kind of go off of that.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I do bring a picture. I'm like, I want to look like her, and it's like Selena Gomez or something, you know?
Well, it's hard too because a lot of times, it stinks because a lot of things now are so edited, even in the makeup and hair world. There's always an edit of lighting, or even if there's no filter on it, even if there's no Facetune, there's always a lighting adjustment. So you're trying to teach someone. It's like if you wanted to go bleach blonde. Bleach blonde me without frying my hair off, And a great professional artist is going to tell you, okay, well, this is where we have to build to get you there. And a lot of people just want instant gratification. And you're like, but I want my hair to survive after this. And if you want your hair fried after this, then sure. But same exact thing with like, even with skin, you know, I think I can show someone like, okay, you don't want glowy, cool. So we're going to keep you more satin. I've had girls think they know what they're describing to me, and they're like, I want matte. And then I see a photo of them. They show me the photo what they want to look like, and I'm like, okay, we can do that. But that's glowy. Like that is actually. So it's more so just a lot of the time it's the misinterpretation of like I don't know what I'm asking for. And trying to figure out like the big thing trending right now on Instagram is neutral versus natural. That's like a real thing. I'm loving it. Because,
wait, can you tell us about it?
Okay. Yeah. So a lot of makeup artists are seeing this thing. If I have a client normally sit down with me for like a wedding, like a typical, we're just gonna go typical bridesmaid. It's like I want this look really natural. But she wants full lash. She wants full contour. She wants full glam. But she wants natural. And she's showing me this like edited photo. And I'm like, well, it's actually neutral. Because in this photo, like the tones of it are neutral. Let me just, do you like coverage? She's like, oh yes, like full, but like natural.
It's like,
so it's like neutral colors, but like full glam.
So what I normally like to do, I find for myself, unless it's just like I'm on set or doing something with a model or something where they have no control, they're kind of just like their model. They're sitting there, they're getting the manuscript, what they're told to be doing, and they're like, oh, what's the vibe today? And we get to look at the photo together, and I'm creating it with my hands. But if you're a client, like you're going to a wedding, and you're like, Brie, I really want this kind of like popping eye and contoured face. And I'm like, okay, so this is what I'm thinking, and I'll show you. I always love to say I can always add. Like, it's much more easier to build up.
So true,
and I can totally give you more than have to like, let's start all over again and clean it away.
I've had a couple of those where I've had to like, I haven't even started over. I just took it off. I just took it off, and it was always in a Latin country that I was like, it happened in Venezuela and it happened in Colombia, and they gave me the whole like Spanish like Latin look.
That happened to me too, and I didn't like it. I ended up doing my own.
And it just was like, and
that's like super. They don't let you look either. That's like a thing too. They don't let you see anything.
Wait, she had me lay on the bed, and like my feet were where the pillows were. My head was where like the end of the bed is, and she was doing. It gets worse. My makeup upside down. Like she was looking like, so my chin would have like it's. That's how she did my makeup. Dude, I felt so uncomfortable, and she's like, "Don't move." I was like, okay. So I was just laying there. I was like, oh my God, what is she doing? How does she even
know? So Brie travels, right? You can't take her.
It was.
Well, you know what's been so cool? The reason.
Like, here to save the day.
That's actually so funny to say. So the whole reason I really moved out here in the first place, I'm from Maryland, born and raised. And the reason I moved out here like 3 years ago is because big dream picture was to be destination hair makeup artist. Now what I say I am. We live in the destination hub. We're in South Florida.
Yes.
So a lot of people come here from other states to get married.
Yeah.
Biggest blessing of my life was to be able to be like, I'm at every resort up and down, all the way to the coast. All the way down from the Keys, all the way down to Miami. We're in Jupiter. I'm everywhere up and down now. So that's been huge. But, I had bigger dreams, bigger goals, which was, I wanted to be a full-service person. Like, I'm a one-man show. Brianna Michele Artistry, my company's my name. And I was like, I definitely want to just take this farther. Like
the next level.
I want to go to the next level. So, it was crazy. Like, last year, I'd never done a destination wedding prior to last year.
Okay.
And I, truly, I kid you not, I was like that girl. Everyone makes their vision boards on January.
Right, Let's manifest.
I actually, went to Walgreens, printed it, made my little Pinterest board.
I love that.
And I cut it out, and I have, to this day, a poster board in my room that has a passport on it, because get this, my passport was expired. Ever since COVID and stuff, I didn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
I had a passport on there. I had, all these different destinations. A few of them still to this day I haven't been to, but craziest thing, made that board. And 2 months later, I ended up booking a wedding in Turks and Caicos. I ended up booking a wedding in Vermont. I ended up booking a wedding in Cabo. Boom,
chills.
Boom, boom. So cool because, I'm just so that person that's, it's not instant gratification. Anything you want in life, you actually have to
work hard,
truly put in effort. And me, little small-town girl from Harford County, who, I really worked great at home. I loved it. I loved doing weddings. But I'm I just feel like I could do this,
You had an itch for more.
You saw the big picture. Yeah.
I love to travel. Like, my goal is to one day just be like, let's go, babe, and like take my husband with me. But I'm so thankful now that like it's like people trust me, people love me enough that they're like, I love your work, I love your artistry, and like I want to take you with me. And being able to offer hair and makeup, like I know how much peace it brings to girls. To like fly me out and say, I know that I'm in good hands because I did a trial run with Brie. I know my look changed. Like, I get to give people this, like, next type of experience that's not just your typical, like...
It's a trust thing. Like, for somebody to, like, I suffer, and I've brought it up multiple times. I'm like, I suffer from acne, scarring, like, texture. She saw my skin. She knows. She saw it before. And I'm like, you really have to trust people. And especially, like, wedding day, like, you want... And you make people feel so comfortable, which is such a big thing.
Well, and that's the thing, too. It's like you want to make someone... A lot of girls, no matter what, on their wedding day, whether they're to the next level, they're gotta be someone different. And I'm like, wait, no. you know, but I think a lot of the time they realize, like, man, I just really want to just feel like the best version of myself. So that's where it ends up being, like, the fact that I can make someone feel the best version of themselves, but just truly feel, like, so stunning, so beautiful within. I'm like, best job in the world. Like, hands down, could not be more thankful. Like, and it sets my soul on fire. I know a lot of people now, like, don't. It's just, like, the passion and the drive. Like, again, as a makeup artist, I get a lot of DMs, actually, all the time now from just people back home or even down here. Like, so how'd you get on that plane? How you doing that? I'm like, I don't know. Like, I don't really know. I mean, I don't know what you believe in. I'm praying for this. I've dreamt this. I'm truly, like, also, like, I'm growing. I know growth is so huge. Like, I'm never not growing. I have so many women down here in this community of just people that have given me, like, insane opportunity that has actually given me that opportunity to meet that person and meet that person.
Network,
Well, you made those opportunities.
Yes,
you did.
You have to. You really have to, and it's constantly, like, I always say, the hustle is worth it. Like, you have to do it. I can't wake up tomorrow and just be like, oh, book that wedding in Jamaica. It's like, no, that's not how you landed the wedding. And like I said, when people ask me, like, how'd you land the wedding? I'm like, dude, I don't know. Someone likes me enough that they want me to go with them. Like, that's so cool. Like, so.
So what would you say is, like, the best part and the worst part about your job?
Best part about my job. I kind of already answered that question. But truly, I think best part is, like, I get so excited, like, just set on fire, soul, just fully happy, joyful. When I get to see someone react to my craft, like, my work, which is not their face because they're beautifully creative.
It's like a special moment.
I get to use my hands to create art, and I love art. I think it's a beautiful thing, all shapes, different ways, and it's so cool to just make someone feel that way. So that, whether it's a wedding day, whether it's a girl going to a concert, like, I've done makeup for all kinds of crazy things, and I think that's the thing.
Our next shoot.
We're booking you right now.
What are you free?
But seriously, I love that. That's been the best thing ever. Worst part is genuinely, I think I hate seeing girls, like, if the weather affects their wedding day. Because there's never, I love working in hectic environments. Like, shoot work, crazy enough, I actually think I was made for it. I really love working in, like, high intense, like environments.
Chaotic.
Get me out of here, dude. I'm like, I remain
You
calm.
thrive,
Yeah, I think because I'm so outgoing, it kind of chills me back down, and I'm in my zone, and I feel confident in that atmosphere. But weather. I'm like on my way to a wedding, like, Lord, please, and I see like a hurricane. Or like, I've witnessed some weddings where I've been in a hurricane wedding.
Oh my gosh.
Tornado wedding. Dude, I've seen some weather.
You've seen it all.
I am in shock right now.
You have to make that person still feel like
comfortable, good, You're almost like relaxing.
I feel like
it's gonna be good. You're like, dude, what?
Honestly,
like, shut up.
Hair and makeup
true.
artists on wedding days, like, if you're in the bridal party or if you're a bride, like, they're the ones who hype you up in that room. Like, they're getting 100%.
It's important to find people like that.
Yeah.
Because I actually always, like, phone consults are really huge to me. Like, a girl's texting me or in my email, and I'm like, hey, let's schedule a call. And they're like, schedule a call. Like, you'd like to, I always recommend to girls, like, talk to your vendors. Like, it is really important to talk to them because they're around you. You're a makeup artist. You're literally with them the whole morning. think so that. They're like, yeah. But I've experienced that too, where girls are just like, man, like that really sucked. That affected me, and we're just. You have to remain so selfless and so just positive, energetic, being you, whatever that looks like, and trying to make someone feel comfortable, confident, good. You know what I mean? So it is important. It's really important.
Well, no, I had a really good experience. Like for my wedding, they actually got booked for all my bridesmaids' weddings for their weddings. Like they were so happy with like the vibe that was going on. Like they booked hair and makeup for all their weddings as well. So I think it's really important too. And
it kind of like calms everyone down.
Yeah, I've had some bad experiences too. And like the hairdresser didn't say one word.
You had rain at yours.
I did have rain. Yeah, my hair was gone.
Like you had rain.
But it was a New York wedding, so it was like. Kind of like misty.
Yeah.
It worked.
City girl.
We made it work. You got to make it work.
Yeah.
And she looked beautiful.
My dress was soaked because they forgot about me at the coffee shop. We talked. Yeah, I know. I had to walk to the church. Actually,
oh my God.
my maid of honor's husband came to pick me up and like started carrying me like a football. Like it was the best wedding ever.
Yeah.
But no, I still talk to my hair and makeup artist.
Yeah.
Like
it's a bond,
I still talk to them.
Some of my brides recently I became like tight with.
Yeah.
Like it's the best thing ever. So
well, how about let's get into some makeup stuff.
Yeah.
Makeup tips.
Yes, we gotta get into the products. That's what I want to know.
Let's do it.
Okay, go ahead. That's the products.
Okay, so one of my questions was, what are your like 3 go-to products like in your purse, like that you actually use yourself too?
Okay, love it.
Okay.
Things I use in my purse. I keep one of those mini little, they sell them in the mini size.
Okay.
I'm like holding my hand.
Okay, mini?
Mini size.
Okay.
Of the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Finish Powder, the pressed one. Now that they sell them in minis, I literally give them to my brides. I'm like, take this, or client, I'm like, take them.
Like touch up.
Literally, they're just the best T-zone, like especially with the dewy look. Just to hit the T-zone, so good. That's in my purse.
Okay.
Dior lip maximizers in my purse.
Love
them things. I love the lip oils. I'm a lip oil girl. I'm a big chapstick girl. Like,
I feel like that's a you.
That's me.
Too. Like,
you
I
have
a lip balm.
Like 10
I'm
glosses,
definitely
lip balm.
picky about chapstick. I only use Sunbum Coconut. It's really weird.
Okay.
Oh, I like that one.
Same one. So that's definitely a big one. And I actually always have mascara in my purse.
Okay.
A waterproof. I like still diehard. Diehard waterproof mascara from like the drugstore.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love like the Maybelline Falsies or the Lash Paradise by L'Oreal.
Okay.
They don't flake. They don't move.
Write these down.
I have severe allergies and I cannot not wear waterproofing.
Yeah.
Like doesn't work for me. So. Those are
What
like
do you what do you find to be the best way to remove waterproof? Because I feel like waterproof is like stuck on, and then sometimes I feel like some lashes come off.
I'm a big oil to balm, balm to oil kind of girl.
And then just kind of
favorite, honestly, for me, of what I use is the Dermalogica pre-cleanse.
Okay.
I'm a diehard for that. You go so that way you're actually doing your skincare routine. You can do a full double cleanse. So whatever cleanser you're using, just start with the pre-cleanse. Really lather it gets everything off.
Okay. And it doesn't like affect your lashes.
I have really sensitive eyes, and like I feel like a lot of girls deal with like it just burns.
Yeah.
So that's a big one. For me.
Okay.
Any oil base.
Balms.
The balms are really
I need to do
good.
that. Sometimes I'm in the shower. I just want to get it off, and I'm like squeezing.
It's like get off.
A full raccoon.
Yes.
Because
I get in the shower and I'm like, crap, I forgot to take like my stuff off, and I'm just like rubbing it, and I was like, this was a bad idea. And then it's just like you can't go back, so you can't, and then like your eyelashes are falling off. Like I'm a mess. I'm a mess. But
I'm like,
good to know.
Girls, I'm like, get on your skincare.
Yeah.
Own it. I know everyone's on the skincare girl version. Like they're like, I'm in my skin girl era.
Yeah.
I'm like, get on your skincare for you. Like, try products out. Actually, you were saying earlier about the swatch test. I always tell girls to use like the back of their wrist within like normally 30 minutes.
Okay.
If you have any type of redness, irritation, rashes, you can use your neck. But who wants to
you want to test it somewhere safe.
If it's going to happen, it better be for a good reason.
Put it on your wrist. You normally can tell. But again, trial and error. Like, also give products a good run for what they are.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry. No, you're not going to see the benefits of a serum or a cleanser within a week. Like,
right,
you gotta give it, dude. You got to give it, like, 30 days. You know, the 30-day thing. Like, give it 30 days and see if it actually, you'll notice your skin change. I tell girls all the time, I'm like, change it up.
Yeah.
They're like, Brie, this isn't working anymore. I'm like, okay, we'll change it up.
Yeah.
Sometimes we gotta. It's like the placebo.
Trial and error.
You gotta keep it going. Like, try something new. You know what I mean? Like,
what's like one product you think will kind of is like universal? Like maybe every skin type can wear it. Like, is there a certain primer or moisturizer?
It's like my go-to, my ride or die. When I always fall back on it. It's in my kit, and any girl who has psoriasis, eczema, my really sensitive skin girlies, First Aid Beauty.
First Aid Beauty. Okay.
It's like made. It's actually designed and made. The Ultra Repair Cream. I know girls who truly have like psoriasis and severe eczema.
It's like that thick one, right?
Thick one. Yes. They actually now came out with a oil-free version.
Oh,
so if you get real
finally,
they got it in the serum. They got it in
that's great.
So
Okay.
good. It's the blue tube. Highly recommend.
Love.
Phenomenal.
Add to cart.
Add to cart now.
Get it? Get it, girl.
Okay, my hardest question, and probably my last one, then Gaby can ask her last, is if you had to pick one makeup product and one beauty product to only use, like one brand for each, which one would you kind of like go with?
Just
the one brand. Like one brand for skin and then one for makeup.
Like,
what would you
It's so hard. Because makeup, I would truly, like genuinely, it's like a tie. It's like,
okay. Two's
I really
good enough.
myself to it.
Yeah,
Like,
we'll
it could
do
be
two.
Giorgio Armani.
Okay.
Definitely, like, I'm a diehard Giorgio Armani girl.
Okay.
Or Hourglass.
Love.
I used to say if Becca Cosmetics was still around, I was going to be Becca. Like, I would rep Becca. Like, I am Becca.
I remember their highlight was like a huge thing. Yeah.
Yeah, but, you know, they ain't do it anymore.
They didn't make it.
So, Hourglass or Giorgio Armani.
Okay.
Hands down. Big. Those two. I could make an entire face off both those.
Okay.
This feels so good.
I feel like, what have I tried from Hourglass? I was really the Veil, the Mineral Veil primer, and then I did the foundation stick. Was really, really good. I'm a full coverage girl, full glam. Like, I like my coverage, so those are really good.
Their bronzers, everything's phenomenal from them. I love it.
And then beauty, like skin-wise.
Skincare? It's so good. Yeah, I'm like, oh.
You're like, oh, no.
You know what, though? If I'm just talking for myself.
Yeah.
I would probably say Tula. I would actually, because Tula and we do well together.
Okay.
We vibe. So I'm a big Dermalogica girl. Like,
Okay.
I love the Vita C line. I could give you a regimen for Dermalogica.
Okay.
But I definitely think that if I had to say one, Tula.
Okay.
Me and Tula we were.
Tula for the win.
Wow.
So Tula, Giorgio Armani, and Hourglass. All right, there we go. You heard it here.
I know.
I could just give you products for days, honestly. So that's sad.
I know. I love
That's just
it.
like the top.
Yeah.
I know. I remember last time when she did my makeup, I was like, okay, give me a list, and I literally bought those like that week. I was like, great. And I use them. They're so good.
Like, I always call it cocktail mixing with product. I'm a big girl, like a big believer that you can mix things to make the perfect product.
Yes.
I would have never thought of that.
I love that.
Makeup is a science. It's beautiful. It's an art. It's a science. Find things that like work.
That's gonna be our caption title. Makeup is a science.
With Brie.
Yeah,
you're like, I am a science
quotes
teacher.
Brie, the one and only. Do you have any more questions you want to ask, Gaby?
Well, I have one. Here we go.
Here we go.
On the brows. I want to talk about the brows. I really do.
The brows.
Okay, well, I'll make it. It's not gonna be simple, but
Okay.
it's just how do you get the perfect brow
Yes.
for this time of day, like for this era that's going on? It's like the big bushy.
Goodness. Brows are so hard. Brows are an ever-changing thing.
Yeah.
We go back to like the 90s.
Yeah.
My mom's always talking. She's like, look at my brows. You know, if I ever pluck them, everyone's like, and then you get the girls of like 6 years ago who really went ham and they're like, well, let me just get full tattooing before.
Yep.
I'm just like, okay, like here we are. We're doing
Yeah.
all things. So I always say like, it's better to stay safe than like be sorry. So like, I think finding someone, whether you're getting waxed or you're getting, you're actually getting your brows done, whatever it may be, like finding someone who does your brows the way you want them done. Like look at reviews, like whether it's a friend referral, find a girl who, I'm an esthetician by trade, so that was like my biggest thing. Like I had a lot of girls be like, go see Brie to get your brows done. Because, you know, it's important to find someone who's shaking them. So brow-wise, like you have to figure out what works for you.
Okay.
But remember, like you can always, if you're too scared to get your brows laminated, you can use a product for that.
Yeah.
Like, get a brow gel, get a brow soap, get a brow, like get a lamitation.
There's
gel
stuff out there.
And do it for yourself and find like, do I like that? No.
Right.
Like, is it good? No.
Yeah.
So that's definitely a big one.
Okay.
And yeah, like trial and error it. Play around with gels. play around with
kind of
products.
see what you feel comfortable with, kind of thing. Okay.
And like then see like, oh, I want them a little thinner, but never. I'm just a person that's just like, don't go extreme.
Yeah, like less is more.
Yeah, I think a lot of time, like you can grow your brows out, which is amazing, and then you can always get them cleaned up.
Yeah.
But once you over pluck your teeth, like or wax,
there's not going back sometimes. Yeah.
Sometimes they don't come back. You know.
Yeah, that's so true.
No, like back in high school, they'd be like super thin line, and I'm like, oh my god.
And I mean, this is my natural hair. The blonde is. Yeah. So I've always been scared. This is my actual natural brow color.
It's so nice.
My brows, because, like I said, you gotta find what works for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
And also like do what makes you feel good. Like if you like your brows done a certain way, and people are like, "What are you doing?" Like you love your brows.
Yeah.
That
makes you
so
feel
true.
good, girl.
You do you.
You want that art? Get that art.
Just roll that on.
Oh my god, I can't. I just pictured like the real.
Yeah,
like
are you on that Nike? Get that Nike.
Next time I see her, she can be like, "Hey!" I'll be like, "Oh my god."
Gabby's in her finding brow girl.
Yeah, I'm in my finding my brow.
Later, like,
Yeah. We should do it.
Is this like okay, guys? Like, am I okay?
You look so good.
No.
No,
Yeah,
I love your
I'm trying to
brows.
find out a brow that works for me because I don't really do anything to them. Literally, actually, I will tell you what I did today. I took my my eyeshadow and just like colored in a little bit. That's all I do.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
powder.
we're going outside
seen
like
that
this. And that's what I'm doing right now. But I want to find a good
Product and
Yeah.
stuff, and I
something.
can
Yeah.
set you up on that.
yeah.
I'll help you out. I'll give you some things.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed listening to all her amazing tips and tricks. Like, please follow her. Yes. We'll have everything linked below, her page, where you can find her, where you can book her. We're going to try to beat you guys to it and get her on our next shoot. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for coming.
You so
You're
much
amazing.
for coming. Yeah.
Thank you.
Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Thanks.